Pat's Cathedral in Toowoomba. Some children spotted it in a drain when they were at church this morning, so they've rung the RSPCA, so we're coming now to see if we can find it and get it sorted out. Darling. Stress dermatitis. Yeah, come on. Oh, you've had a terrible time. You've had a terrible time, haven't you? Come on, let's get you to the vets. Unfortunately, when I've taken the possum into the vets, they refused to see him, which was pretty upsetting. So I left the surgery in tears and at first wasn't sure what to do, but decided to take him home, give him a full check over myself and begin treatment. The possum was in poor condition because the location where he's found, there was no trees or habitat for him to live in, no hollows and next to no feed trees at all. So he's been living in this little section of dirt in beside the church for a very long time. It was all hollowed in where he'd been living, so he'd really been suffering. He's only a young possum and has had a really crappy start at life. So once we did a full check over of the little possum, he was found to be in poor condition with this stress dermatitis and low body weight. He didn't have any other visible injuries, so he was started on antibiotics and pain relief straight away. He also started eating every single thing that we gave him and responded really well. Patrick has now been in care for 16 days and has finished his 2-week course of antibiotics. He's responded really well and the wounds on his face and his back have cleared up and are looking really fantastic. Patrick has been in care for a month now and he's loving his new possum box that Brendan built for him. This box will go with him when he goes back to the wild. It'll be a familiar home for him and somewhere safe and secure for him to live in. Patrick has been in care now for 5 weeks and as you can see he's looking so much better. His fur is growing through all of the bare patches where the healing has occurred. He loves his food as you can see and he's responded really well to being in care and making a full recovery. So it's now 6 weeks that Patrick has been in care and he continues to improve daily and his fur is looking better and better. So this is Patrick now after 10 weeks of being in care and he's made a full recovery. He looks fantastic, his fur is in excellent condition, he's a great body weight and he's getting used to being a wild possum again, eating all of his branches and preparing to go back to the wild. So Patrick has been on soft release, learning to be a wild possum again. Today his possum box is going up into a tree at the beautiful bushland property that we've found for him to live at. It's a bit of a happy and sad moment, but we're really excited that he gets to go back to the wild and live in this great place. This was the saddest little possum I'd ever seen. This before and after just shows the amazing results. I couldn't be happier with the recovery of this little possum and the fact that I decided to give him a go and he gets to live out his life in an amazing place. So I'm really, really excited.